And I'm talking about the Son. I'm not talking about somebody else. I'm talking about Jesus. I'm talking about Him. You don't say things about Him that way. You don't let His name roll off your lips that way. You don't talk about Him like that. Angels are afraid to speak His name, not because He's a cruel tyrant, but because He is of more worth than all put together. He's different from everybody else. Talk about men, yea, be stupid and talk about angels in a way that's trite, even though it's not recommended. But when you come to Him, at least when you come to Him, guard your tongue. Bow your head. You are before the One that is holy. You are before the One, and there is no one like Him. You can't name His name and then go live like some of you live. This is not about getting into heaven. This is not about keeping all the rules that your Christian peer group has laid down, and if you don't follow them, you won't look as holy as everybody else. This is not about religion. This is about, why do you not sin? Why do you turn away from the world? This is about Him. It's because He's worth too much. It's because He's too precious. This is about Him. I know some of people that are so holy and so righteous. They do everything right. I mean, they do it all right. And they got a manual that if you don't follow them exactly like they are, you're just not in their club. But why they do it, I don't understand. Because they don't talk much about Jesus. They talk about their principles. They talk about the way they do things. They talk about all their stuff. But where's Jesus? And I'll warn you. You dress right? Fine. You homeschool? Wonderful. I'm going to do the same thing. Great. You homeschool. It's not a brownie point with God. Let me share that with you. You got everything right. You know how to do this and do that. You look like a Puritan, talk like one, everything else. Fine. Where's Jesus? Oh, everybody walks like a duck in a row. Wonderful. Glory to God. Where's Jesus? All that stuff is good, but I want to tell you something. In and of itself, it's dung. Apart from Jesus Christ and just loving Him for the grace He's given you. I was a drunk. I was saved out of my own vomit. I know what I am. And never going to pretend to be anything else. Most of me is just weak and chaotic. But I know in whom I have believed. Being justified as a gift by His grace through the redemption. I have been purchased with a price. I have been bought. A slave. A vile criminal. It'd be different if I was some victim in chains who did not deserve to die and Christ came and saved me. It would be a glorious thing. Or if I was a little lost sheep seeking the shepherd, it would still be a wonderful thing that He saved me. But I was a vile, wretched, God-hating criminal. And He bought me.